right, good morning, everyone. Pray you all are doing well on this fine Sunday morning. The time is now 7:16, and I want to welcome you to my new YouTube channel. I started this one due to my other account. It got locked, unfortunately. I couldn't remember the password. So I'm having to start fresh, so to speak. And as to the start of my new channel for a new vlog video, we are going to go to church this morning. Well, I'm taking you guys to church with me. We are on our way to Rock City Church down in Birmingham, Alabama. Now, I've been to this place many times, and I enjoy the service. This is actually the first time in a while that I've actually gone to this church every single Sunday, and so it has really impacted my life, and it really has been a blessing ever since I've been going down this way. Right now we are in Etowah County, which is where I live, and we got to go through St. Clair, Jefferson, and Shelby. And as we're going down the drive, I'll show you some landmarks to, show exactly where we are, or the landmarks that I use that I've been shown by my fantastic girlfriend to know exactly where we are. Now, Jefferson County is Birmingham. Shelby County is also a part of Birmingham. So those two counties together are the Birmingham Metro. So, and the church itself is located on the Shelby County side of Hoover. And if you see a crack in my windshield, that is where a rock really chipped it, and thankfully it hasn't spread much since then. At least not more up the windshield, thankfully. I just haven't had time to go get it replaced, so yeah. Anyway, yes, the church is on the Shelby County side of Hoover. Hoover encompasses both Jefferson and Shelby. So we're going to be taking the route that I was shown a couple of Sundays ago. And to me, it's actually quicker, but you get there at the same time, because the route that we were taking would normally take you on down 459, then you had to get on 65 going south. This route is actually a little bit more quicker than that. So yeah, so right now we're on 759, and if you see the sign up there, we're about to get on Interstate 59 going south. Interstate 59 going south will take you into Jefferson County. Now, you see that sign that says Chattanooga. That's 59 going north. That'll take you up into northwestern Georgia and into Chattanooga, Tennessee. Been up that route many times before as well for my yearly vacation. So, we are about to get on the interstate. So, let's journey down to central Alabama from Etowah to Shelby. Okay, so we're now on Interstate 59 going south. We are currently in Attala. Now, the way that I know I'm in Attala, if I'm on the interstate going this way, is I can see the Walmart sign from up here. Now, you can't really see it from the camera, I guess, because it's the brightness, I guess. But the Walmart sign is how I use to know that I'm in Attala. And also, this is Bankston Motorhomes right here. A lot of motorhomes out here. I'm not really sure if they really sold over here lately. So, and here you can see the sign that says Loves. You can, you just passed it. That says Loves. That is the first place that you will see when you cross over into St. Clair County. And these guys are in the right lane going absolutely slow. And as you can see, they're actually doing some repaving work out here on 59. I didn't even know about this till actually just now. So the left lane has been repaved, at least from what I see right now. The right lane is not, so they're going to be probably coming out here sometime next week, probably tomorrow or so, maybe, or whenever they finish repaving the left lane. I'm not sure how far they've gotten down this way, so we're going to see what they do with that. But for now, let's continue on the journey. Okay, y'all, we're getting ready to enter St. Clair County, and I can see the county, the St. Clair County sign, and you're going to see it here in about 3, 2, and 1. There it is. As you can see, entering St. Clair County. And like I said, the landmarks that I use lets me know what town I'm in. So now we're in Steele. We're in Steele, Alabama. And the landmark that I use here is the Love's Truck Stop. Now, you may wonder, where is the Love's Truck Stop? Well, we're coming up on the sign as we speak. And you can't really see it because, again, the camera is not really doing a good job. You know, I've had this camera going on technically 13 years now. So, but you can see a sign when you're on this part of the interstate going south. You can see the signs for gas and diesel, and you can also see the exit for Steele, exit 174. That's in a half a mile. And so when you take exit 174, you're in Steele now. But you can take that exit and you can go to the Love's Truck Stop. So you can see the sign, get past the trees. That's the sign for Love's. And the truck stop itself is right over here when we get past this tree line. This is the Love's Truck Stop over here. You also got a Subway as well. So the next town that we have to go through is the town of Asheville. So we went through Steele, now we got Asheville to go through. Now you may call this kind of a crazy or a not so good landmark, but again, it helps me. And speaking of Asheville, we got about, when the sign says we got about 10 more miles to get to Asheville and 47 miles before we get to Birmingham. So, and I will mention too, it was sunny when I left Etowah County. Now it's cloudy here in St. Clair, so maybe the sun will pop up once we keep going down this highway. So stick around, guys. I think it'd be a good time to go ahead and note as well. You see that blue sign? We're coming up on a rest stop within about a mile. Now you got a rest stop here going south, and you got one going north as well. So if you've been on the road for a while, you're traveling, you gotta go ahead and do your business. I will go ahead and do that, because the next rest area, get this, as we just passed the sign, you probably didn't see it because I was passing a car, but the sign said the next rest area is in 82 miles. 82 miles, that's a long way. But here they got gas stations and fast food places. If you missed the rest stop, or if you didn't have to go at that point, but then all of a sudden you gotta go, you can do that. Now here we're coming up on a sign, exit 166, that said US Highway 231, Aniana and Asheville. So now we are coming up on the town of Asheville, or the city of Asheville. Now how do I know I'm in Asheville? Very, very simple. You got a Texaco, a BP, Chevron, the South's most favorite restaurant, at least down here in Alabama, is Jack's. So now we're coming up upon exit 166, and Texaco and Jack's are on this side. So this is US 231 we're going under now. So yeah, that's Asheville. That's, you can hop on 231. You're not on 231, not even 5 seconds. You're there at Jack's and Texaco. 231 actually takes you to Aniana. Aniana is in Blount County, and it also takes you to Pell City. Pell City is here in St. Clair County. So the next town that we're going to be going through is Springville. And got 13 miles to Springville and 39 miles to Birmingham. So we're making pretty good time. And oh, by the way, I'm actually going to the 9 o'clock service. They got an 8 o'clock service now. They started that a couple of Sundays ago. So I'm going to the 9 o'clock at 7:32 now. And by the way, the other rest stop, this is the one going north. So that's it right there. You can see within the trees, the trucks, that's the rest stop on 59 going north. So let's continue to journey on down the interstate. One thing I will say, I don't particularly care to drive this interstate at night like that. And really stating the obvious, because there's no streetlights out here, but that's kind of an unfair comparison, because I drive Highway 77 going to work 5 days out the week, and it'd be dark as all get out with no streetlights. So me saying this about 59, that's kind of crazy, because no matter what interstate or highway you drive, it's going to be dark. Now you may have some highways that are lit, and you may have a street light, you may have a light on the interstate somewhere, but not like that. Okay, moving on from that. So we are now coming up exit 156. Exit 156 is Alabama Highway 23, going to St. Clair Springs and Springville. As a matter of fact, we're coming up Springville now, actually. Now, you may ask, what kind of landmark do I use to know that I'm in Springville? Well, just like I told you back in Attala, I use that big Walmart sign to know I'm in Attala. Well, there's a big old Walmart sign here, and there's a Walmart here in Springville that I use to know that I'm in Springville. So exit 156 will take you to Alabama Highway 23, St. Clair Springs, and Springville, in about a half a mile. And of course, we got food places here, and a gas station. Ooh, they got a peach cobbler factory. I'm going to go there and try that one day. Anyway, here's exit 156 right here. Now, the road that we're about to go up under is Alabama Highway 23. As you can see, there's Walmart. Yep. So now we're passing through, and you can't see Walmart in there either because of the trees. So the next town that we'll be going through is the town or city, or the town of Argo. Now, Argo encompasses not only St. Clair, but it also encompasses parts of Jefferson as well, northeastern Jefferson. So the town is pretty much in these two counties. And so I've heard it said, well, Argo is in St. Clair. Well, I looked it up myself. It encompasses both St. Clair and Jefferson. Now, there's another Argo community, and this one is in Walker County. So we got an Argo here in St. Clair / Jefferson, And we also have an Argo in Walker County. Now, Walker County is a bit further west. It's a county that is north of Birmingham. So when you say Argo, you gotta be kind of be specific about it, because but I'm sure a lot of people around here know. A lot of people, when you think of Argo, you really think of St. Clair County / Jefferson. You don't really think about the one in Walker County, though. It can get confused. It can be confusing at sometimes, but as long as you specify what county you're talking about, then you're good. So we got a good little ways until we get to Argo, and I'm not going to show you all the drive about it only because there's a bunch of trees and no scenery out here. So, and I don't want to ramble the whole time. So, once we get closer to Argo, I'll start back filming. So, stay tuned. Okay, so I got to use my phone because my camera ran out of space. So we just passed the sign back there that said entering the Cahaba River watershed. Now going back north, you'll encounter a sign that says entering the Coosa River watershed. So that's kind of another landmark that you're getting close to the Birmingham area. Now, here it is. This is exit 148. You can see it says exit 148 to US 11 towards the community of Argo, which is about a half a mile. So, Argo, like I said, encompasses not only St. Clair County, but it also covers parts of Jefferson County. So here it is, exit 148, half a mile to Argo to US 11. Exit 148 is coming up right now. So we're now coming out of St. Clair, and as you can see the sign, we are now entering Jefferson County. So we are still in Argo, just on the Jefferson County side. And that's Argo Parkway. That's not US 11. Well, technically it is, but technically that is US 11. I may have gotten that a little twisted. And if I will, I'll go back and fix it. So this is Clear Branch Church right here. Okay. This is the first church that you'll encounter when you cross over into Jefferson County. Now the next the next city that we'll be passing through is Trussville. Now, I've been in Trussville so many times, it's pitiful. Pitiful. Let me not say that. I actually like Trussville. Trussville is actually pretty good. It's really good. So Trussville is actually further down. We'll be passing Trussville here in the next 2 exits, as you can see on that sign right there. Excuse me. So, hang tight, guys. We're making really good time. Okay, y'all. So we're now in Trussville. Well, I didn't film it, but we passed Clay and Chalkville. So, Clay, Chalkville, Pinson, and Trussville is all in this area. So we just passed Chalkville and Clay. Now we're entering into Trussville as we speak. Trussville got some nice houses, and I'm not even joking. They literally got some nice houses and some really cool places to eat as well. So, as you can see, this is a road closed. Really, they're expanding the interstate right now still. And this is exit 141 that will take you to Trussville and Clay. But due to them still working on that part, they're still working right here, that exit's closed off. So if you wanted to go that way, you had to find an alternate route. So this is the Chalkville Road right here. They've been working on this part of the interstate for a few months now. They've yet to finish this, which they will. It just takes time, but they just don't work on weekends. So I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, Monday through Friday, in the morning specifically, morning and afternoon, it can be hectic. Literally, it can be hectic. So, before too long, we'll be getting off Interstate 59, and then we'll be getting on to Interstate 459, as you can see right here. That's the sign. 459 South will take you to Tuscaloosa and Montgomery. And I've only been in Tuscaloosa, let's see, I'm 29 years old. I've been in Tuscaloosa when we were leaving to go to Houston for my family reunion like 12 years ago. And then Tuscaloosa, and then again going to Tuscaloosa for an Alabama game going on 2 years ago. Me and my lady went to an Alabama game. And P.S. I do plan on getting us tickets, and we're going to an Alabama game this year. Believe that. So we're coming up on a sign that says I-459 South, you must use the left lane. Now, yeah, you must use the left lane. So we're in the left lane now. So we're going to be using this left lane to go onto 459. Now, if you stay in the left lane, you're going to be going towards Birmingham. You'll be going by Roebuck, Centerpoint, on into close to downtown. And of course, 59 will also take you into Tuscaloosa as well. So, still making good time. It's 7:53, so I'll probably get there about, I'm guessing 8:20 or so, give or take. Which is still a good time. I'll still have a chance to get a good spot and also a good seat. You gotta know me. I love getting places early where I can get a good spot somewhere. So here we go. This is the left lane. You can see it, 459 on the ground or on the road. We're going to take the left turn right here. And just like that, we are now on 459 going south. And like I told you earlier, it's going if you've used the application called Waze. Waze is an incredible application. It's great for traveling. It'll let you know of any possible traffic jams or if the police is around, so on and so forth. Now the route, like I said beforehand, it would want to take you down further down 459. Get off at exit 15, and you have the option to get on I-65 going north back towards Birmingham, or I-65 going south going down towards Montgomery. And we've taken that route a lot, but there's a way that we can get to the church taking the back route, and I'll show you that back route here shortly. So stick around, guys. There's more to come. Okay, so now we're getting ready to get on exit 19. Let me get past this truck. And that is the exit going towards Childersburg and Mountain Brook. Now, Childersburg is not a part of Jefferson County. Childersburg is in Talladega County. So 280 goes into Talladega County. But Mountain Brook is here in Jefferson County. So this is the back way. I'm going to show you guys the back way, which is actually pretty cool. So this is exit 19. So we're going to get on 280 going east. And again, it's going to take you into Childersburg, but we're not going into Childersburg. 280 going west will take you to Mountain Brook. Now if you go west on 280, you got this place called the Summit. You got the Apple Store, various restaurants, clothing stores. It's great. Me and my lady, we go there every now and again. But the traffic is all full. 280 is all full. No matter what time of day it is, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or even Sunday, no matter what time of day, 280 can be hectic. So we're getting on 280 going east, going towards, well, we're not going to Childersburg. as soon as we get on 280, we're going to get off of 280. Make sure nothing's in this lane, and we're good. Now, if you stay straight on 280, you're going to be, technically, really, you'll be going towards Shelby County, just stay on 280. And down that way, you got actually some really good restaurants here. You got Pappadeaux, which is a seafood place, and you got Perry Steakhouse, which is also a really, really good place. So we just exited off of 280. I can't remember what the name of this road is, but we got a little we got a colonnade right here. What is this called? Colonial Shops Colonnade. Okay. Ooh, and Eggers is right there too. Oh snap! I might stop there one day. I mean, I shouldn't say that because I mean, there's one in Trustful. So this is right here that we're about to turn on. This is Colonnade Parkway. So this is the Colonial Park Colonnade right here. And we're gonna stay in his left lane. You got a hotel right here, Hampton Inn. There's Eggers right there. I don't know if you can get out of this. Yeah, there's Eggers right there. What is that? Mooya? Never heard of that place before. So there's some big buildings here too, some workplaces here. I think that said, I think that big one off to the left said Alabama Southern Company. I believe that's what it said. So this area is really, really nice. And again, like I said, this is taking the back way to Rock City. You got a little pond right there with a fountain in it. So yeah, this is a Colonial Parkway. Xerox, which that's a printer place. Got ourselves another hotel right here, Sleep Inn and Suites. Sleep Inn and Suites. So this area is really nice. And so we're going to take this road all the way to Caldwell Mill Road. This is Cahaba River Road that we're crossing now. So I guess the question to ask now is this way better than taking the interstate? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, I'll see you guys when we get to Caldwell Mill Road. Okay, this is where we turn left right here. He has to yield. Okay, so this is I think I've been butchering it the whole time, and if I have, I apologize. So this is the back way to enter Shelby County. Now, there's a sign here that says you're entering Shelby County. But if you were to take this road going back, there is no sign saying you're entering Jefferson County. I'm sure that sign probably got knocked down at some point. But we're about to enter Shelby County here in just a second. As a matter of fact, not even a second. It's right here. You can see it. Entering Shelby County with a deer crossing. Ain't that interesting? So now we're in Shelby County. So this is, and by the way, I did have the wording right. It is Caldwell Mill Road. I had it right. So this is the back side, or this is the back way to enter the county. And like I said, I prefer this way better than just taking 65. That's because obviously less traffic. But this is a real nice area of Hoover. This is the Shelby County side of Hoover. Now, the Jefferson County side, it'll take you to Costco, the Galleria, those places. I go to Costco every so often, so I pretty much know that area as well as this area by heart now. So I'm going to shoot some more footage once we get close. Once we get closer, so stay tuned. Okay, so now we are at the intersection of Caldwell Mill Road and Valleydale Road, and we're going to be turning right on Valleydale, and this is the road that takes you to the church. So, and there's a Walmart back there too. That's a small Walmart. I didn't even know that was a Walmart until we were passing through here one day after church. They got a Dollar Tree, Circle K, what is that, a McDonald's? Well, they got I can't recall. I don't know what that gas station is. I probably wasn't paying attention when I saw it. Walgreens, Southern Immediate Care. So we are going to turn right. And now we are on Valleydale Road. So that's a small Walmart. Very small Walmart. They got Advance Auto right here, Zaxby's. So probably got here about 8:15. Not too bad. That's still a really, really good time. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys now, even though they started doing an 8 o'clock service, the place gets packed real quick. It blew my mind how many folks actually shows up for the 8 o'clock service. It blows my mind. I can't even believe that. And here we are. Rock City. Look at that. Look at the parking lot. It be so full, Hoover police has to be out here. Now that's the way you can exit the interstate and come that way. So we took this back road here, so we're coming in this way. Turning right left into the church. I don't think I hit my horn at the guy because he was waving. So yeah, this is Rock City. You'd be amazed how many people pack this place out. 8 o'clock be deep. 9 o'clock can be pretty deep too. But you wait till 11:30 gets here. It'd be unreal. He was getting witty just now. Should have some good parking through here. Oh, I see what's going on. They're directing people. Ooh, I may be lucky to have some park. I may be lucky. Maybe. We're gonna see. Let's see. But it's deep for 8 o'clock. If you can find a parking space, that's great. So yeah, this it's crazy. But that's how good the service here is. Oh, I see what's going on here. He's having his park over here. Okay. Park on to the side. Here we go. All right, guys. I thank y'all for joining me on this little ride to Birmingham. I pray you guys have a great, great day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Be blessed.